In this video, we are going to review the Bark River JX5 designed by Chris Tanner from Prepared Mind 101.
So as always, we start off with the specifications. We have a blade length of 22.6 centimeters, a blade thickness of 5.6 millimeters, handle length 16.3 centimeters, the weight 530 grams, the steel is CPM 3V, and the handle material is dark curly maple.
So now we're gonna do some chopping tests with this knife. I'm just gonna do 10 chops into this tree, and then we'll continue with some other form of chopping. There you go, 10 chops. So yeah, thing definitely can cut through some wood. Very impressive. Alright, so now we're gonna chop down this tree. This is dead pine, so pretty dry. I'm gonna start delineating it. Right, that should do it. Now I'm just gonna chop it down right there, and hopefully the tree is gonna fall into that direction. Okay, now all right. Oh, yeah. That'll do. So now we're gonna do some batoning. I'll just say I'm just gonna start with an easy piece. I mean, knife's very thick, you know, it's a rather low convex grind, so I think it's gonna just go through this with ease. Yeah, with ease. Now let's try this. This was the same type of wood than the one that we just did. Here. Yeah, no problem for the knife. I'm just gonna go through this. There. No problem at all. Go through this as well. Yeah, very easy. It's just a great batoning knife. Alright, now we're going to do some feather sticks, and you know, I think it's going to go very nice, especially for a knife this size, because of that long handle that you have. You know, a lot of choppers that have a way smaller handle than this. This is a 3-position handle, so you can choke up to here. You have that position here in the middle, and you can choke back here for chopping. So you know, because of that, you have very nice weight distribution. Just gonna make some curls. So I haven't used this knife a lot, so it's like a first impressions type of thing. See right there though, great curls, you know, for a knife like that. Very nice, especially for a knife that size. I mean, very nice curls, very thin, very good. just made a few more curls, and I mean, take a look at these. Super fine. They're very nice, and that's very, in my opinion, very impressive. You know, from a knife this size and that weight. I mean, normally you don't get curls this fine from, you know, a crazy ass chopper like this. So now I'm just gonna do some, see how the JX5 does with the fire steel. It's very nice. So I'm just gonna light these. There you go. So yeah, great feather sticker, great fire steel scraper. Just awesome all-round knife. Alright, let's say, you know, with the spine you want to create some tinder. Yeah, I mean, we have seen, you know, it's sharp 9 degree, so I'm just gonna see how it does with creating some tinder. Just scraping it off from some wood. Yeah. So, very nice, you know, got that nice 90 degrees sharp spine. And also, you know, with the fuller, you can really put your thumb in there, have even like more grip. Yeah, it just does a phenomenal job. So, nice shavings. Right here. I mean, crazy fast. Oh, you can now collect it a bit. Put together. Now you can grab out your fire steel again. And light that. So, if feather sticks aren't your thing, you know, you can also do that. Now we're gonna do some tip testing. You know, the JX5 has a pretty thick blade stock, but we also do have, you know, that swedge, and so the tip isn't the thickest in the world, which is nice for carving and stuff, but yeah, we'll see how it holds up. So just some light tip testing. I mean, you know, this could also function, you know, as a one-tool option, you know, and in a survival situation or something like that, you would want to crack open or get some bark off of a tree or something like that. So yeah, see how it does. Okay, I think that's pretty good for a tip test. So yeah, tip held up perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. No, I mean, it's CPM 3V, so it is very tough. Yeah, nothing happened at all. Very nice. Now we're just gonna do some wood carving. You know, see how it does with some other smaller tasks, not just feather sticking. I can tell you now, because of that long handle, and because you have the balance point, you know, not that far up in the blade, you can really slice with this thing. I mean, it's insane. I mean, of course, with fine tasks, it's not going to perform like a Bark River Ultralight Bushcraft or a thin Puko or something like that, but just because of the heft, you know, and that great convex grind, things just gonna slice like crazy. All right, now it's gonna make a simple notch. I'm gonna chop in here, cut it. I mean, look at that. No time. You make yourself a very nice notch, you know. Well, let's say you want to make a square notch. Chop it like that. Like that. Boom. There you go. You carve out stuff here a bit with the tip. And that's, you know, when it comes to carving, the negative I would say is that the belly part of the tip is rather wide, you know, so you don't have a really thin tip. So, you know, that might be the only downside, you know, when you want to go to really small corners like this, you just have such a wide blade. But I don't really think it's a downside for this knife, because, you know, all that weight up here in the front, you know, makes it such a great chopper. So I don't really care about that, to be honest. I mean, you're not gonna buy this so you have a nice carving knife. No, you buy this to have a nice chopper or camp knife that in a pinch, you know, can do some carving. There you go. Nice square notch, very easy. So yeah, great knife for carving. You know, this thing is just gonna go through material like crazy. I mean, I can just here again, you know, do some slicing. You know how deep this thing just cuts into wood. You know, it's just one, because of the grind and weight distribution, but also, you know, when you get this thing going, you have all that weight behind your cut. You know, it's just gonna go even deeper than when you have, you know, a lightweight knife. So that's also something important to be said, I think. But yeah, like that, you can just cut through wood. It's insane. But also, you know, you can do your craft chopping. So, say you don't want to carve a pointer to your stick, you can just do this. Like that, you also got a nice point. So yeah, very impressive carver for a knife this size. So let's jump into the conclusion of this awesome knife. I gotta say, right now this is one of my like 3 favorite knives. I love this thing. It's such an incredible beast of a knife, you know. You just have that thick blade stock, you know, split wood like an axe. You got all that reach for chopping with that nice thick convex grind, but still so balanced. And again, with that grind, you can just slice so well. It's incredible. I didn't expect, you know, for a knife this size and this weight and all, to carve so well. So that was really surprising. And, you know, just for those reasons, it's probably my favorite, like, larger camp knife, and also just one of my favorite knives in general. I mean, this is a great one-tool option. You know, you can do freaking everything with this. You know, it's large, you can chop, it can baton, everything. I mean, you have other large knives that can do the same, but there are not so many with like super shields like this with 3V that can hold an edge for so long. And I have rarely seen, you know, a lot of big knives that are so capable of performing fine tasks so well. It's an awesome blade, and also personally I really like the looks of it. I just gotta say, Chris Tanner, you designed an incredible knife. It's awesome, I love it. It's just great. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, go to our Instagram where we have nice pictures and reels and content about other knives and also that knife. And I'll see you in the next one.